we're going to start on the floor. I have a smaller set of weights out. I have a heavier set of weights out. So once you're on the floor, knees are coming into your chest, little circles on your low back, or whatever feels good. I am starting like this so we can start warming up the body. You're going to change the direction. Knees are going to take these little circles around in the other direction. Long stretch. You reach from your fingertips to your toes. Lengthen all the way out. Get as long as you can. Add a banana stretch, meaning arms and legs slide off to one side. Your shoulders are staying on the mat. We're stretching the side of the body. Gently walk everything off to the other side. Knees are returning to your chest. And once they are there, bring them in towards your armpits. Take the bottoms of the feet towards the ceiling. Little happy baby rocking side to side. Again, little chance, warm up the back, roll from one side to the other. Let your tailbone relax down to the mat, meaning if you have a tendency to have your tailbone roll up, see if you can bring it down. Hug one knee into your chest, extend the other leg out. Now remember, this is the stretch. Focus on pressing the straight leg, foot down and away from you. Hugging the other knee in towards your chest or your armpit. Now we take the leg across your body. Your arm would open to the side. The knee gently goes across. We're not going for big. Right here, it's open the chest, the shoulder, the hip, spinal twist, gentle. Bring it back to the center. Hold on behind your thigh. We're going to push the bottom of the foot into the ceiling. I like to bend my back leg. You could also keep it straight if you want. We're adding that bending push, getting some movement in the back of your leg. You're going to do that bend and push one more time. Once your leg is pushed, relax the ankle. It is your ankle circles in one direction, ankle circles in the other direction. Figure 4, bring the ankle over the knee. Before you lift up here, take your hand down your thigh, open up the knee. Keep the knee open and then lift up. You're going to feel a little different stretch by keeping the knee open. Bring the foot down, arms open up to the side, drop the feet to one side, pause, open up here, knees go off to the other side, pause, open up here, knees return to the center, stretch, long stretch, reach your fingers to your toes, lengthening out here. Banana stretch, arms and legs slide off to one side, keep your shoulders down, keep your hips down. Other side, arms and legs slide over. Bring it back to the center. Opposite knee comes into your chest. Hold it here. Straight leg, push it down and away from you. Hold it here. Arm opens to the side, knee goes across your body. Pause, spinal stretch, hip, thigh, shoulder, back. Return to the center. Hold on behind your thigh. Push the foot into the ceiling. Add a bend. Push the foot up. Add a bend. There's your push and your bend. One more time. Keep the foot up. Ankle circle. Circle around in one direction. Circle around in the other direction. Ankle over your knee. Take your hand, slide it down your thigh, open up the knee before you start. Hold that, feel the stretch, and now lift the leg, but keep the knee open. And hold it there. Gentle stretch. Foot returns to the mat. Open your arms, drop your legs off to one side. Hold it. Feel the stretch here. Legs return to the center. Gently let them go to the other side. Pause. Feel the stretch there. Bring the legs up to center. Set the foot back down to the floor. Hands are going behind your back for a couple crunches. We're going to do a little bit of core. There's your lift and lower for your core. Zip up the core. Do that a few more times. Lift and lower. Lift, lower. 3 more. Here's 3, 2. Finish this, relax your upper body, go right into a pelvic tilt. Entire spine connects to the mat. And then you relax into your neutral. There's your rock down. So you're thinking pelvic rock. We're going to move our pelvis up as you press down. Little release. 2 more times. 1 more. And now set yourself up to go into your bridge. Set your feet up. Pelvic rock into lifting up your hips. And now you bring your hips back down. It's a pelvic rock. Lift your hips. Stay at the top. Open up the front of your thighs. Slowly release it all the way back down. Do that again. Lift up. Pause at the top. Open. Release it down. This time, bring yourself halfway up. Just halfway. Once you're there, fingertips are going to go towards the ceiling. And we're going to lower our hips and our hands together. Hips go down, arms go by your side. Hips go up, fingertips face the ceiling. Hips slide down, arms go down by your side. Hips up, fingertips to the ceiling. Here's your down. And your up. On the next one, as you lift your hips, if you want to take your arms all the way overhead, you can reach up overhead and then bring it all the way back down. We'll do that 2 more times. Lift up overhead and bring it all back down. Do that 1 more time. This time you can keep your hips down, arms by your side, palms up. Take floor angels. This is where your palms are up. You're going to make a circle around and then bring it back down here. You're trying to keep engagement through your core. Think avoid flaring your rib cage. Arms go up and over wherever that works for your shoulder joint. There comes that up and around. We're going to do 2 more. 1 more time. Hands are going behind your head once they get up high. Return to your crunch. There comes your lift and lower for your crunch. Think softness in the neck, the shoulders. It is the core lifting up. There comes your up and down, up and down. Here's your 4, 3, 2. We're going to stay high and add your little pulse. Now remember, we're still using the core. If you feel strain in your neck, in your shoulders, in your jaw, I want you to release down. We're taking these little pulses at the top. You're engaged through the core. Low back is still against the mat. And we keep going. Take your lift and lift. There's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower your head down. Take your knees over your hips, bring your arms by your side. One knee over each hip. Now, keep the knee exactly at 90 and slide the foot, heel taps the floor, and bring it up. We never move the knee. You're using your core. You tap the foot down using the hip, and now we're engaged through the core. Make sure your low back is staying against the mat each time. You tap the foot, you bring it up. You tap the foot, you bring it up. Next, we'll do one more like this each side. Your next option, both your feet tap down. Now you're going to tap your feet down and bring it up. Now, if you arch, if your shoulder blades lose the mat, you go back to one at a time. You're going to keep going here. Make sure your low back stays against the mat. Right here, remember, we're moving at the hip joint, not our knees. Our knees are staying perfectly still. You have one more to go. Keep your knees over your hips. Fingertips go up. Extend opposite arm, opposite leg. Once you get there, hold it. Check your low back is against the mat. Bring it up. Switch sides. Extend, hold. Hold it here. Check your form. Bring it up. Switch. Extend and hold. Bring it up. Switch. Here's your out and your hold. Bring it up. One more time each side. You extend it out. Hold it here. Bring it up. Other side. Keep it up. Now we do same arm, same leg. Extend the same arm, same leg out. Hold it. Bring it in and switch. Same arm, same leg. Hold it. Bring it up. Switch. Out. Pause. Slide in. Out. Pause. Slide in. One more time each side. Now we're still having our low back against the mat. You should feel your core working. Bring it in. You have one more to go. Then when you finish this one, bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little release. Circles on your low back. Circle it out, circle it out. Change the direction, take it around in the other direction. Take a long stretch, reach from your fingers to your toes. Open up the hips. If you were really tight, using your hip flexors, stretch them out here. We are going to roll up. Pick your version for the roll up. Straight legs, bent legs. Maybe you use your thighs, maybe you don't. Whatever works for you today. Once you're up, take your stretch. I like my legs bent. There's a drop of the chin around to the spine. You're going to take your stretch wherever it works for you. Bring yourself up. Sit up tall. We're taking this into a boat pose. So feet are going to be down. I'm going to start with my hands behind my thighs, lifting one leg then the other. Once you're stable here, if you want to release your hands and let them go in front, go for it. We're going to tap one foot down. Now check it out again. Knee never moves. I'm moving at my hip. Check it out. The knee is still, and there's your tap. So if today you want to use You can hold on behind the thigh and still move the leg. That'll give you a little bit of support. You can have your arms out, and then we just make sure our knees are still, and you're using right here core strength. Here's your 4, 3, 2, and then you hold it up right here. Just hold it. Butterfly. Take the bottoms of the feet together. Give yourself a stretch here. I'm adding a little lean forward. You might do that. You might not. Big inhale. Just release it all out. And then bring yourself up. Bring your knees in. We're going to the side body. We're doing clamshells, but we're doing a little different version today. I haven't done this in a while. So remember, you can always do clamshell like we always do. Today, I'm going to have you on your elbow. I'm going to have you check to make sure your hips are stacked, your knees are stacked. And then we're going to lift our hips up. So you're kind of in a side plank, right? So now you're using your core. With your knees and hips still stacked, there comes the open and close. So think of this as side plank with your open and close. Now we're going to take our time. I know sometimes we like to start rushing it. You have this nice open and close, open and close. There's 5, 4, 3, 2. Take one more. Hold it here. Just hold it. Let your hips come down. Low plank is where we're going. You're going to take it to the front side. Coming into our first low plank here. Now you could keep your knees down today. If you want to lift one leg, check it out. If you want to lift both, check it out. And there's your hold. Now we're strengthening the entire body. You think shoulder strength, chest strength, definitely core strength. Glutes are engaged. We hold it a little bit longer. Bring your knees down. We're going to take it to the other side, setting yourself up. I'm just flipping over because I want to be able to see you. So elbow down, and remember, this is optional. You pick your version that works today. Hips go up. So think modified side plank. So you have all this strength in your core and your hips, and then you open and close. So now you're in this nice clamshell. You open, you close. And this is a great way for you to make sure your hips are staying stacked, right? Your knees are still stacked. We practice this a lot. Feel the strength in your core. Feel the strength hips, right? We're doing a big hip strengthener. You have 2 more to go. There's 1. And there's 2. Hold it just a little bit. Stay strong. And then lower down and come into your low plank. Forearms are down. You're rolling onto the front side. And your version. So you could be on your knees. You could be on your toes. Hold it here. And we hold it, hold it, hold it. Take it for 5, 4, 3, 2, knees down, Sphinx. Forearms are down. Reach your toes away. Give yourself a stretch. Now, I like to lower. You might like to stay higher. It's yours to play around with. Check it out. Here's one version. Lower your body down. Fingertips can go a little outside your mat. And then there's another version where you lift up. That might feel better for you. There's the stretch. Release it down. You're going to reach your fingertips out in front of you. You're going to press the tops of the feet down. And we're going to do just these lifts for the upper body. So today, think of this. I call them crunches when we have the hands behind your forehead. A little bit harder. Our arms are going to be out in front and you're going to lift and lower the upper body here. Keep the lower body down. There comes that lift. Now you're going to do that one more time. If it works for your body and it doesn't hurt your low back, let's lift our upper and lower together. So now you lift your arms and legs, bring it all the way down. Lift your arms and legs, release it down. Here's your lift and your lower. 2 more. 1. Take it one more time. And then relax down. Whatever feels good. Shake your hips. You can let your heels fall open, hips relax. Whatever feels good. We'll do that one more time. Just shaking it out. Give yourself the break. And then set yourself up. Start with your feet down. Push the tops of your feet down. Reach your hands down in front of you. Look at your mat. Add. Lift just the upper body and bring it down. Lift the upper body. Bring it down. There's your lift and lower. On the next one, add the legs if you choose. Upper and lower, but only if it feels okay inside your body. We still lengthen. Still reach through the top of your head and your toes. This is still lengthening. There's that lift. 4 more. We're almost there. Here comes that. 4. Remember to breathe. There's your 3. It's your 2. And then you release everything down. Forehead, cheek to the mat. And there's your little shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. And then once you finish that, you're going to bring yourself up, press your hips back, give yourself a child's pose. Take a stretch wherever that feels good for you. It could be big, it could be small. Take a few big breaths here. And before you bring yourself up, add some wrist circles. We're going to be on our hands and knees. Loosen up your wrists. Take it around in one direction. Take it around in the other direction. Set yourself up on your hands and knees. So think wrist under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Drop the belly. Look up, cow cat. Just one more little movement here. Loosen up the back, getting yourself ready. Finish this one. Bring yourself to the center. It is going to be your balance move. You take one arm out. Check it out. See how it feels. Here comes the opposite leg out. Check it out. And there's your reach from your fingers to your toes. I should say your heel. I like to press the heel into the wall behind. We hold it. Arm and leg come down. And we're going to take that to the other side. The other arm reaches out. Leg reaches out. And then once you're there, you're going to push the heel away. Then we balance. Hold it here. Arm and leg come down. Take a couple wrist circles. I'm going to come to my elbows. Circle out the wrists. Give them a little bit of a break. We're going to be doing that again. I'm showing a little different version. You can always stay where you are. Once you're back on your hands, and we haven't done this move for a while, I'm going to face you. So it's usually wrist under shoulders. Check it out. We're going to think tightrope So you're going to take opposite arm, opposite leg. So you're more in a straight line, just like when we're standing. It is going to be more challenging when you have everything closer together. So think tightrope on right here. So we just made everything more narrow. And there's your hold. Keep going. And then you relax the arm and leg down. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So you're thinking instead of shoulder, hand, wrist under, you're making it more narrow. And once it's more narrow, you're going to have to work that much harder to keep your balance. Just like on our feet. I do the tightrope standing. This is basically tightrope on your hands and knees. You're going to have to use your core. And there's your hold. 4, 3, 2, take a child's pose. Press it back. Give yourself a nice stretch. Take a little wrist circles, whatever feels good. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. And then once you finish this, we're going to return hands and knees one more time. This should feel good. We're going to take one leg out behind. You're going to lift the leg up. And this is our hip opener. You're going to just open the hip up to one side. So I still have my shoulders square to the floor. And then you're going to drop the hip towards the floor and then rotate in the other direction. You know this, open your hip to the front wall. And then you're going to add this, drop the hip and rotate it towards the other. We're just doing this little extra movement. Open up the hip, drop the hip, take it across. Let's do that one more time. Open up the hip, and then drop the hip, and bring it across. Return to the center, and same thing other side. Start with the foot behind you, and then once you have the leg lifted, there comes open the hip, and bring it to the center. So I should mention, if your tendency is to bend one of your elbows, we want to keep our arms straight as you open up the hip. And then you take it, and I'm going to say close the hip. Open up the hip. Arms are staying straight. And there comes, drop the hip, take it across. You have one more to go. Here's your open. Here's your close. And once you finish that, set the foot down. Downward dog is going to be your stretch unless you want to take something else. We're going to take a downward dog. Press the hips back, relax the neck, pressing back, and maybe you can get a nice stretch through your calves, your hamstrings. Relax. Just hold it a little bit longer. That's your break right there. And knees can come down to the mat. You're going to set yourself up. Now we're going to come into a lunge position. We're going to do a wood chop movement. I'm telling you this so you can kind of pick the size weight. We're going to do some core work. I'm using a little lighter weight. I always feel it's safest to use a little lighter weight, but feel free to challenge yourself wherever you feel today. We're going to start in this lunge position. Our first move is going to be that wood chop movement. So you're going to get yourself squared, and then you're going to have the weight down by your side. This is core stuff. So you're going to bend your elbows. Reach up. There's your rotation. And then you bend, and you bring it down. Here comes that rotate, and you bring it down. Focus on your core. Bend the elbows. Rotate, bend the elbows, bring it back across. Here's your lift up, and you're across. Here's your lift up, and across. Now our lower body doesn't move. Your hips are still, your front knee is still. You're using the strength of your core as you take it up and bring it across. There's your lift up. and you're across. Take 2 more. You have 1 more to go. And then when you finish that one, you can go ahead, release it. Now we're gonna do, we do this standing thing of when we go into a triangle pose, you're gonna see me open my knee up. This is when the arm goes up, and we're gonna do this. Slide and bring it up. So again, I want you to use your core. We don't want to tweak our back. Right here, core strength, slide down and bring it up. Little slide down and bring it up. Slide down, bring it up. There's your down and up. 3 more. Here's your 3. You're using lots of control. There's your 2. 1 more time. Finish this. Carefully bring your weight down. We're going to kneel up high. Right here's your high kneeling. Take the weight in front of you. We're going to do this little twist. So think core. Just a little twist to one side, twist to the other. So you're going to squeeze the glutes, make sure they're engaged. You're making sure you use your core. Elbows next to your waistline. You have this nice little one side. There's one side. Then the other. 4, 3, 2. And then once you finish that, relax the weight, take it around your body. You're familiar with this. Take it around and around. And hopefully you're still zipping the core, kneeling up high as you take it around in one direction. Then you're going to switch, take it around in the other direction. Circle it. And remember, core strength here. We're stabilizing. Take it around one more time. And then we're going to set ourselves up for the other side. Lunging on the other leg. Once you're set up in your lunge position, now you want to be strong through your lower body. Weight is down by the back leg. And then you reach up. Here comes your bend the elbows, rotate, take it up. Here comes your bend the elbows, rotate, take it up. There comes your rotate, take it up. Lift and rotate. Use your core. I want you to focus on the core strength. And I have this nice elbows bend, rotate up. Elbows bend, rotate down. Elbows bend, rotate up. And right there, remember to breathe. So if you hold your breath, focus on the exhale. It's this diagonal. You're doing this diagonal reach across. You have 1 more to go. And then when you finish this one, our next move is when we take the weight up. So you're going to see me adjust the front leg. This is when the weight is up. Again, it's core strength. If you want to look at the weight, there's your slide down and bring it up. There's your slide down. Use control and bring it up. Now we're using core strength. That is different than using your back. There's your slide. The move doesn't have to be big. And there's your slide and your lift. You have 3 more to go. Here comes your 3. Here's your 2. You have 1 more to go. And then when you finish that, bring yourself to center. Weight comes down. Kneel up high. Let's add a couple of squats here. We're going to let the hips go back down and bring them back up. There's your down and your up. There's your down, up. So now we're thinking movement. I get it's big movement for your knee joints. You only go as low as works for your joints. Strengthen your thighs as you go down and up. We're going to do one more down and up. Stay up this time. We'll go back into those little twists here. So core strength as you rotate one side and then the other side. So I want you to keep in mind here, you're rotating at the waistline. So you squeeze your glutes to make sure you're not moving your low back. Low back stays completely still. I am strengthening your core here as you take it. There's one side, then the other. You should feel your core working as you do this. There's your rotate and rotate. One more time each side. And then when you finish this one, you're going to stop, take your arms up overhead, and this is your halo. So make sure you're strong through your core, strong through your glutes. Again, core strengthener here as you circle it. The only thing moving, shoulder joints, as you make this circle around, and now you change the direction. Take it around in the other direction. Circle, circle, circle. Few more times. And then you can bring the weight down. Relax your legs. We're going to get ready for our chest press, laying down on the floor. I'm going to be taking my heavier weights. My head's going to be at the other end. Heavier weights, we're going to do chest press. We're going to do some chest flies. I think, yes. We'll do chest flies. If you want more than one size weight, have them ready to go. And then bring yourself down to the floor. One weight in each hand. This is where you want to be safe. You always want to bring your weights close to your body and then carefully bring it through. Once you're there, arms are down, and here comes your chest press. You push straight up and straight down. There's your up and down. Now we're going to do a total of 20. If you want to add different versions, you know all the different versions. You could lift your knees up, all that good stuff. I am keeping my feet down today. That's my choice, but that doesn't mean that's your choice. So take the move where you want to take it today. That could be feet down. It could be knees over hips. Whatever works for you. And you're going to keep moving here. Like I said, we're doing a higher number of reps. That's your halfway. There's your 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And then when you finish the next one, it's a pullover. You're going to see me set one weight down. I'm just picking my version I want today. Once you're set up with a weight choice, arms go over and you bring it back. Again, today, you're going to see me keep my feet down. You know I offer other versions. If you want to lift your knees up, go for it. I'm just staying in the classic, I'm going to call it the classic version, feet down, moving the arms. But you always have to challenge yourself when you feel you need a bigger challenge. There's your 5. It is your 4. Here comes your 3. It's your 2. One more time. Weight can go to your hips for bridge. If your feet are up, you would bring them down. Weight goes on your hips, and it is your bridge. Press into your feet, lift your hips, and then bring your hips down. Now you can always put both your weights on your hips. It's always up to you what works best for you. And you have this lift up and lower down. And just make sure you're moving through the full range of motion. 5 more here. You have your 5. 4, 3, 2, one more time. We'll go into our chest flies. Pick whatever size weight you like to use for chest flies. If you have both your weights, you're going to take them both up. Palms are going to face in. And then when you're ready, you're going to open up to the side and squeeze back up. Now, just like the other moves, I'm choosing to keep my feet down. We're doing a total of 20. And you're going to pick your version. If you want a bigger challenge, knees are over your hips. I'm skipping that today, but you're going to do your version. So if you want the legs up, bring them up. It's an open with control and a squeeze with control. Open and squeeze. Open and squeeze. Keep going. You're at the halfway mark. Here comes your countdown. 10, 9, 8. Yes, slow motion. 7, 6, 5. Almost there. There comes your 4. Remember, you're in your chest. Use control. 2 more. One more time. You would bring your feet down if they're lifted. Bring your weights down. One more set of pullovers. Again, I'm choosing to use one weight today. You're always more than welcome to hold both your weights. I also have my palms facing the front, but you might choose to have your palms facing in. They're all versions. Just make sure you're using your chest and your back as you do the pullover. I say that because sometimes it's easy to let your shoulders do the work. Now remember, pullovers, straight arms. I know we have to focus on those elbows. We like to bend them. Keep the elbows straight. And then you have this over and pull. You have this over and pull. 3 more. 3, 2. One more time. And you can bring your weight to your hips, weights. And we'll do our bridge one more time. Set your feet up where it works for you. Think tailbone leads, lift up, extend, and then bring it down. Here comes that lift up and lower down. Here's your lift up and lower down. We're doing our bridges here. Shoot the tailbone away, lift up, and then with control, bring it down. There's your lift and your lower. We have 5, 4, 3, 2. Once you finish this one, I'm going to add in just a little bit of tricep work. I'm going to keep my one weight on my hips and bring it up for our triceps and do some extensions. Feel free to use both your weights. So elbows up, and there comes your bend and your lift. You're going to, again, pick one or both weights. I have my palms facing forward today. If that bothers your shoulders, you then would have your palms face a different direction. And there's your down and up. So we're focused on strengthening the triceps. It's okay to keep your core engaged. So if you just kind of let it flop loose, let's see if we can keep it engaged for this last set of exercises here. Keep going. I am doing a higher number of reps today, challenging your triceps. That's your halfway mark. There's your 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then when you finish this one, bring your weights down very carefully. We'll give ourselves a stretch. Maybe it's taking your arms over. So we just did chest. If you want to stretch your arms, get a stretch for your chest. We did triceps. You might be going into a nice tricep stretch. Whatever feels good. Just take a couple stretches for the upper body. To give ourselves a break from laying on our back, we'll do a couple roll up, roll down. You might do that with straight legs. You might do it with bent legs. Right here comes fingertips up, chin to chest, roll up. Maybe you use your thighs to get yourself up. Give yourself the stretch, and then you're going to roll yourself down. We're going to do that 2 more times. Picking your version. There's that round up. Maybe you use your thighs, maybe not. And then you bring it down. You have 1 more to go. When you finish the next one, we're staying down. Now this time you're going to keep yourself down. Once you're there, I want you to bring your knees into your chest. There's a little bit of a stretch. Loosen up your back. Feel your shoulder blades against the mat. Knees are going over your hips. Arms are going to open to the side. Here's your hip roll. And now you're picking your version for your hip roll. We are going to pause, legs to the side. Center, make sure your low back is against the mat. Hip roll. Pause, hold it. Return to center. Reset. Hip roll. Now, if you want more, you know your legs can go straight. I like to keep mine bent. Center. Here's the other side. Hip roll. Return to center. 1 more time each side. Hip roll. Center. Hip roll. Center. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little hug. Add some little circles on your back. Take it in the other direction. Hands are going behind your head. We're going to bicycle. You're going to extend one leg out. Take the shoulder blade across. Return to center. Lift the shoulder blade. Return to center. There's your lift and your release. There's your lift, release. Shoulder blade across and center. Shoulder blade across, center. 4, 3, 2. Relax the upper body. Take your toes towards the ceiling. Feet are up. Single leg drop. You're going to drop a leg. Bring it up. Drop a leg. And bring it up. There's your drop and lift. Drop, lift. Here's your 4, 3, 2. Now you're dropping your leg 1 more time. Here's the drop. Hold it here. Stay here. Fingertips reach the ceiling. Lift up your shoulders. Reach outside your thigh. This is where we rub our palms together, challenging your core a little bit more. Hold it. Rub, 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 rub. 4, 3, 2. Fingertips to the ceiling. Switch the leg. Reach outside the other thigh. And there's your rub, 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 rub. Lifting your chest. Strong through your core. And we hold that. 4, 3, 2. Release it all down. Whatever that is for you. It is a happy baby for me today. It might be something else for you. Use that happy baby. Let the tailbone relax down into the mat. Maybe you add some rocking side to side. Hugging one knee into your chest, extend the other leg out. Big stretch here. Just feel that extension through your hip. Switch sides. Bring the opposite leg in. Extend the other one out. Bring the leg in. Hug both your knees. Wrap your arms around your legs. If you can reach your elbows, go forward. If you want to lift your chin to your chest, add that little extra stretch. Head goes down. Arms open up to the side. Feet go down to the mat. It is your windshield wiper legs. Pause once you drop the legs. Reach through the knee on the top leg. Switch sides. I'm using that to stretch out your quadricep. You would windshield your legs over, pause, press your hip forward, stretch through the knee, stretch out the quadricep, and then you switch sides. There's reach through the knee, give yourself the stretch. One more time on each side. Finish this one. Butterfly is your stretch here. Bottoms of the feet go together. Use that nice stretch. Think, open up through the inner thighs, relax through your lower back, relax your shoulders. From here, you can bring your legs in. We're going to roll to the side. Bring yourself up into a seated position. Our hamstring stretch is from our seated position. You're sliding the legs out in front of you. You're going to add your lean forward, focusing on stretching through the hamstrings the best you can. Bring yourself up. Slide one knee in. Now, before you do anything else, I'm just going to have you lean forward in front, stretch your straight leg one more time. Give yourself through this lean forward. Then you bring yourself up. You're going to take the leg across. I'm having you use this to stretch out the outer hip, outer thigh. This is the stretch we're doing today for right here. So bring the knee up to the ceiling. I need your head to touch the ceiling, and then you can twist. But make sure we're using this to stretch out your hip. So think outer thigh, outer hip stretch. Twist is just an extra little perk in there. Bring it back to the front. Extend the leg up. Grab the floor, hamstring. So we want to focus on getting this stretch for your hamstring. Now you slide up. We bend the other knee. Now before you go on, here's a hamstring stretch. We're going to stretch one leg. Sometimes if we focus on one leg at a time, just works a little better. Then you would bring yourself up. You set the foot on the outside, hug the knee to the ceiling, and we have to sit up tall. So our tendency is to round. We want to sit up tall and feel the stretch. So focus on the stretch on the leg. And then you can take your hand, you press it down, and it assists with the twist. Bring yourself to the front. Bottoms of the feet go together. There's your butterfly bound angle. Nice little stretch forward. Bring yourself up. Bring your legs in. I want to stretch out our upper body. You're going to see me grab my block. I like to elevate my hips when we stretch out the upper body. You might be just as comfortable on the floor. And then I'm kneeling, but you could also sit cross-legged or any other version that feels good. Take both your hands, make a fist. You're going to take them behind your back. I want you to open up your elbows. That is the beginning of the stretch. Little twist is an add-on. And keyword here, little. We don't need to make it too big. One more time in each direction. When you finish this one, sweep your fingertips up to the ceiling. Stretch up. Tricep, hand goes behind. There's the stretch of the tricep. We did tricep extensions today. Fingertips go up. You drop the other one. Fingertips go up, arms open up to the side. Give yourself a big hug. Right arm on the bottom. Here's your hug. Drop the elbows, drop the chin. Look straight ahead. Open up the elbows. Hug yourself. Elbows drop. Chin drops. Look straight ahead. Open up the arms. Here's thumbs down, reach behind you, stretch your chest, wherever that works for you. Arms drop by your side, gentle shoulder roll, roll it up, back, and down. Hands can come to your lap. We're going to turn our head off to one side. Think, stretch your neck here. Turn your head off to the other side. Look to the front, drop your chin to your chest. Lift your chin to the ceiling. Look straight ahead. Right arm slides behind your back. Left arm can relax by your side. Drop left ear, left shoulder. And then just pay attention. I like to have my chin up. We want to bring it forward. It changes where the stretch is. We're trying to get the ear to the shoulder. Lift the head. Drop the right arm. Left arm goes behind. Once it's there, ear to shoulder. So pay attention to what happens. You're thinking straight ahead. You're looking straight ahead. We're not looking at the ceiling today. We're looking straight ahead at the screen. Lift the head, drop the arm, give yourself a big shoulder roll. Roll your shoulders back and down. Arm circles, big arm circles, all the way up and around. Loosen up the shoulders. Take it around. We did the wood chop type movement. We did the windmill type movement. Loosen up your shoulders. And on the next one, take it into an inhale. Reach up, take your inhale. Blow it out as you exhale. Reach up, take your inhale. Exhale, blow it out. And one more time. Here's your inhale and your exhale. And thank you all very, very much.